All right, so I'm looking at this right here, and this is actually one of the cleaner breakdowns I've seen for how people are getting approvals in store. And the first thing that stands out is it's not really about the store itself, it's about how your profile shows up before you even walk in. Like as I'm scrolling, you can see it keeps emphasizing matching information, and that's where most people mess this up. They focus on the outcome, like I want to walk out with a device, but they don't realize the system is just checking for consistency the entire time. So when it talks about your ID, matching your file, your address lining up, your details being consistent across records, that's not random. That's literally what determines whether you pass verification or get flagged. And right here, where it gets into applying in store versus online, this is actually a big shift a lot of people don't understand yet because online is rigid. There's no flexibility. It's just automatic approvals or denials. But in store, there's a human involved, which means if something is slightly off, it can still be worked through instead of instantly shutting you down. Now, as I keep going, this part about the fraud department call is important because people hear that and panic, but in reality, it's just a verification layer. They're basically checking if your information makes sense. And if you can confidently confirm it, and that's why it keeps repeating knowing your file, because hesitation is what creates problems, not the questions themselves. Then you've got this section on public records, and this is honestly where most people fail without realizing it because they'll have one piece of information here, another somewhere else, maybe a different address tied to something. And now the system doesn't see one clear identity, it sees inconsistencies. But when everything lines up, same name, same address, same data across the board, that's when approvals start looking normal instead of forced. And right here, where it talks about in store advantages, this is what separates the whole approach. You're not waiting on shipping, you're not dealing with delays or risks. Everything is handled in real time. So if you're approved, that's it, you're walking out with it. So overall, what this is really showing isn't just go get a device, it's showing that structure is what creates the result, not shortcuts, not rushing, not trying to skip steps. Most people lose because they're unorganized, they don't build things out properly, and then they blame the system when it doesn't work. But when everything is aligned, documentation, records, identity, the process becomes smooth, and that's when you start seeing real world results like approvals, access to funding, and actual leverage you can build on. If you want the full breakdowns, templates, and updated methods we're using right now, tap into the Patreon. Link is in the bio. There's a 7-day free trial so you can actually go through everything and see how it's structured. And if you've got questions or want help with your situation, join the Discord. Link is in the bio too. We can guide you through it or even handle the process with you inside there. At the end of the day, this isn't about quick wins, it's about building things the right way so the results keep coming. That's the difference.